Hello, hello. Happy Friday. I am just going to wait for Facebook to go and find me some friends to join, and I am going to share. Share, share, share. If you're watching in replay, just fast forward a minute. If you're watching this, please share this with your friends. What I'm going to do right now. If my mouse would work. What? It's bananas. Hello, hello. Hey Lindsay, how are you? Thanks for the love. If you guys are watching, share, share, share. Share this with your friends. Just gonna wait for Facebook to find my friends and bring them here. It's already brought my one friend, Miss Lindsay. Share this with Ireland. What is that? There's like new stuff on here. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I am great. I am great. If I could just focus. I'm having an unfocused day. I'm going on a date night, so I am getting ready with purpose, which is great for Friday Night Glam. It's just fantastic. All right. Oh, wait. You have lots of them? You have lots of them what? Oh, I'm so confused. Yes, I'm really looking forward to it. I have a few lash bashes going on, and so I'm going to share into my lash bashes. Having some technical difficulties though, so just hang tight. If you're watching in replay, just put hashtag replay. I love to go and see who's watched. Oh, brain freeze. Why is it not doing that? What are you up to tonight? It's not doing it for me. It's not doing it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So, I've done my hair, which I don't normally do. So, yay! I'm going to put my primer all over my face, give a minute for more people to find this, for Facebook to go out and find my friends. Ooh, my primer has gotten a little hot in this heat. So this is going to create a barrier between my makeup and my face, and it's going to keep my makeup in place all night long. It also works great in your hair if you have frizzies. So, I saw that. You guys have swimming lessons in the lake. That's so cool. I've never had swimming lessons in a lake. Okay, so I am going to wait to do my foundation till after my eyes. So I'm just going to go in with my Splurge Cream Shadow. Can get this open. In Victorious. I know I'm on a lot earlier than I normally am, but that's because I can't be here for 7 when I normally go live. I'm hopefully going to be sitting in a movie theater. So I'm just going to use this Victorious. It's a nude color. It really matches my skin tone pretty good, and it helps to get rid of this discoloration. It's also smudge-proof, waterproof, crease-proof, and long-wearing. So it's a great base for my lid. And it goes on as a cream, and it dries to a powder finish. I'm really not sure what we're going to see. I know we're going to go for Mexican, for sure. But we haven't even talked about movies. I'm hoping... I think it's called Dark Tower. I think it's a Stephen King movie. That's my hope. So I'm just going to even out the skin tone So we have an amazing restaurant here for Mexican. It was actually on one of those Food Network shows. I think it was Diners, or was it You Gotta Eat Here? One of them, because it's just so good. So, alright, so now my lid is perfect. It's primed. It's ready to go for my eye makeup. I will do underneath after because I will have fallout from my eyeshadow. Okay. Well, I'm hoping it's not scary. I know it says Stephen King, but it doesn't look like a horror. So, we don't normally watch scary movies either because then I have nightmares and I wake him up all night. So, that's alright. We'll see. We will see. So I'm going to do, hey, Miss Holly, why am I seeing this green little, there's a new feature on here. Oh, I can invite you to broadcast with me. That's what that's for. Cool beans. Okay, I'm going to take palette 1. Isn't it? Look at it. Yeah. Okay. So I did try to do the curling thing with a hot iron. Yeah. I can get sort of around the face, but the rest of the hair just falls flat. So I'm going to go in with Chipper from palette 1. I'm going to do sort of a dramatic look considering we're just going for dinner and a movie, but it's glam night, so I have to. So this is kind of dark, but I will go in after and blend it out. So I'm just going above my crease because I have hooded eyes. I want to be able to see it. So I'm just going just above my crease line. We have a brand new brush coming out soon that is going to be great for blending. So I cannot wait to get my hands on that brush. I don't know if you guys seen, because I kind of did go a little nutty posting today, but I was so excited about our kudos this month. Have you seen it? I would have ordered 10 if I could afford it, but I could not. The blending brush, isn't it amazing? I cannot wait to get my hands on that. So I'm just doing this as transition, and I really do want it light. Doesn't it? I can't wait. I can't wait. So, whoa, glitchy. My video's glitching. So I cannot get over. No worries, and thank you so much, Jackie. Thanks for all the love. You're such a big supporter. And I know I'm early. I'm like super early. You guys are awesome. I'm going to be at dinner and a movie, so I couldn't do it at 7 like I normally try to. But that is a great thing about Younique, is that you can adjust it to your lifestyle because people can watch this on replay. Okay. So that's really blended. I might blend it some more, but I'm going to go in with one of my favorite cream shadows in the color Elegant. Is that not pretty? I'm into my second jar of this because it's just so pretty. It's like a shimmer champagne color. So I'm going to put that all across my lid. And I will blend more in a minute. I'm feeling like I want to switch up the brown a little bit. It's not quite the brown I want. I might pull out palette 4 because it's got more of a like a chestnut brown, which I really like. But I'm going to go ahead and just finish up the Elegant on both eyes before I do that. If you're watching, pop a comment below, and if you could share it, that'd be wonderful. especially since most people are probably going to miss this due to my early timing. Okay. I gotta fix that brown. It's gonna drive me batty. Certain browns just don't look awesome on me, so I don't want to make a big mess, so I'm not gonna completely take it off. Hey Mary! I'm just gonna... I want to switch my brown out. This one's kind of... And I don't know why, I think it's just my skin tone, because it probably wouldn't look this color on others, but it definitely looks like it on me. So I'm just gonna take some of that off. I think I might even go in with a little bit more Victorious, and then I'm gonna switch to my palette 4 because it's just got a different brown to it. It works better with my skin tone. What is everybody up to for the long weekend? Oh wait, it isn't long for all of you. It's long for me. It's BC Day on Monday. So, hello Miss Miranda, I saw you messaged me. Okay, palette 4 it is. Let's see if I can get a brown that I am happy with. I'm gonna check it on the back of my hand. You know, I'm just not feeling the brown. See, those are the browns. I think with my skin tone, just not loving it. Oh, so nice. You didn't miss it, Miranda. I am just barely on. I did splurge cream in Victorious on my eyes, and I put some Elegant on. I had some brown on, but I'm really not digging the brown. I think I might just abandon that and pull out some gorgeous vibrant color, like a red or a purple. What do you guys think? What do you want to see? The brown is just not doing it for me. What do you want to see? Thanks! I'm thinking Heartbroken. What do you guys think? Or Glamorous? Purple? Okay, I do purple a lot, but that's because it just looks good. And I've got purple on my dress. See? Isn't that pretty? I had the brown on, Chipper from palette 1, and I think because of my skin tone, it just turns into kind of a muted brown, and it's just not my fave. So I think I'm going to skip over to the purple, just because I like purple better with my skin tone. But anyone else who doesn't have my skin tone could totally do Chipper and then the Elegant. So I'm just going to take this purple because I like it, and I'm going right above my crease. But you could definitely take Chipper, and if you didn't have Elegant's cream shadow, you could use Brassy out of palette 1. It would go, those two go super well together. Sure. Sure. So this is palette 1. So if you took, let me just get one of my angled shadow sponge. So if you took this Chipper and had that in your crease, and then went in with Brassy, which is this really pretty peach one, which I don't know if you'll be able to see on my hand, but it would go really nicely together if brown looks good on you. I always try brown because I like brown on other people, but I'm not a huge fan of it on myself. So And I'm not too worried around here because I haven't done my foundation and I can clean it up. So just get that purple on. Yeah, you have palette one, don't you, Miranda? Came in your kit, I'm pretty sure. Nice. So you could, if you wanted this purple darker, just get your brush wet. That would work pretty much with any eyeshadow. If it's not a wet one, you can darken up the color by wetting your brush. I'm gonna leave it pretty light, I think. And it goes pretty good with Elegant. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my black liner. This is our Precision pencils. These are smudge proof, waterproof, long wearing. They work great in your waterline to darken up your lash line. As you could tell, my lashes are blonde and you can't really see them. It's an accidental tan because I was at the beach for 3 days. And I did wear sunscreen, but it is a bit of a tan, yes. So I'm going to go into my lash line on the top. If you have hooded eyes like me, you want to be tight lining your eyes on top and bottom. It's going to darken your lash line without taking up too much of that precious eyelid space. And same on the bottom. Well, I'm only sad about it because I have sun damage on my face. All of this discoloration, if you look really close, like that's why I have such discoloration around my eyes, is because of sun damage. And so I'm trying really hard to not get any exposure to my skin. I prefer to use our spray sunless tanner so that my skin stays protected. But I am pale as a ghost. You sit on the beach for 3 days and it just sort of happens. So that is tight lining, and because these are waterproof, they're not going to just go into my eyes, so I can get nice and close and not worry about it. So I'm really excited to show you guys the Epic. I've done some videos with it, but I am just loving this mascara. It does have a curling agent in it, but I am going to quickly curl my lashes because I want extra pow. So I'm gonna go in beforehand, and I've been using the lash serum. My lashes are definitely growing. Unfortunately, I have no skills when it comes to taking pictures of lashes, so I might not be able to demonstrate it as well as some of my other Y sisters, but look at that, I curled it and you can actually see them. And I'm not wearing mascara. That's because our lash serum is clinically proven to lengthen your lashes. So that's pretty exciting. Pretty. You love the picture of me trying to take a picture? Oh man, was that ever a train wreck. And that was like my best picture. I took like a few hundred pictures, and that was the only one where you could sort of see something. So I'm just clearly not skilled at lash pictures. They are hard. They are so hard. So I am just going to go in now with my Epic. This is One Step Mascara. Oops. Yes, honey, I'm live. Well, luckily other people are able to, but holy moly, like my lashes are really long for me. They are like way longer, and I'm only in it by like 4 days. Almost, I think it was clinically 39%, so almost 40% increase clinically tested and proved to increase volume and length of lashes. Look at that one coat. I'm gonna get you nice and close because my little lashes, look at that. I did. I tight lined my top. Oh, someone just... Ladies, look at that mascara. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's great the amount of people that have come on and joined me tonight, considering I'm on a lot earlier than I normally do. This is fantastic. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. That is not 3D. That is our epic. I could totally like go, wow, and add 3D. Right now our bundle, you can get our serum, our epic, and our 3D 20% off when you bundle it. And you're gonna have lashes that are going on for days. Yep, they pop. Snap, crackle, pop. You guys, check this out. This is just mascara. Is that not crazy town? It really makes my little blonde lashes just stand out. Okay, made a little mess. That's okay. I have not done my concealer or my foundation yet. Totally okay. But look at that, you guys. Is that not crazy? Love it. Love it. So you can go on and put extra coats on and get it even more bold, longer. I'm not going to do my 3D tonight, but you totally can. It's been too long. I'll come downstairs and Blaine will be asleep. So before I go in and do the concealer under my eyes, I'm just going to clean up that little bit of mascara that I got underneath my eyes. I look tanned. You were the second person to say that. I was at the beach for a few days. I was. But I wore sunscreen. Maybe it's just because when I straighten my hair, it looks really, really light. And I'm wearing white, like sort of white, maybe. But I am a little tanned. Okay, concealer. I'm gonna go in with my organza concealer under my eyes. Can't decide how I want to put it on. I'm gonna add a little primer to it because it's just gonna help to get it to the consistency I like, and it's gonna spread and keep it out of those fine lines because I have extra fine lines. So we are gonna take care of those. So I definitely overdid it, so I won't use it all. So I'm just gonna put it on and then I will blend it in with a blending bud. You wanna go down, you don't wanna just get it just under the eyes. do have like this really weird freckle patch. Yeah, well, I was wearing SPF 60 like multiple times a day. But it definitely, yeah, definitely got some sun. Okay. So I'm going to take my blending bud and I'm going to get it wet. You want to make sure you're always using a wet sponge when you're using a wet product. And I don't care if that wasn't even because I'm just going to be blending it in anyway. You want to go up. Look at those lashes, guys. Like, I am in love. And if you had bigger lashes than me, then you're going to get an even more dramatic result. I have some girls on my team who have already incredible lashes and they pop this stuff on and it's like pow. So all right, now foundation time. I think I might mix my taffeta with my organza just because I am a little darker, as you guys can see. So I'm just going to mix a couple of drops between my organza and my taffeta. You have crazy lashes, Lindsay. I think yours is the longest lashes I've ever seen in my life. Just saying. So this is a liquid foundation. It dries to a powder finish. It gives you a gorgeous matte powder finish. But it's a mineral makeup, so you gotta shake it every time so that all of the ingredients are incorporated together and you get the flawless look that you're going for. It is a medium coverage, but when you add it with a concealer or put a powder on top, you're gonna have a full coverage. Which one is that? I'm almost out of my taffeta too. Okay. Clearly I need to go shopping. So then I just get it on and then I spread it around. If you are wanting any of our foundations but you don't know how to get the right color or you don't know what color to get, I can help you color match online for free. So just send me a message, and what I need from you is a picture of your face in natural light, best facing an open window with that the sunlight's not beaming directly onto you, with no makeup on, and then I can help to pick out the right color. I can see some stuff popping through, so I might just top with a smidge of powder. And then it's looking pretty flawless. So I'm going to take our loose powder, whoops, and top that up. So I'm going to go in, this has a nice mesh screen on it, and I'm going to take my powder concealer brush. I think I had it out in front of me. There it is. This is the best brush in the world. It is super soft, natural hairs. Love this thing. It's so densely packed. Just gives you an amazing finish. All right. Since I already got my palette 4 out, I'm going to use that for my brows. This palette is what's in our presenter kit currently, so if you are thinking of signing up, this is the palette you're going to get, and it's very versatile. I love it for my brows. It's got a great one in it for highlighters. So I'm going to take this color in palette 4 here, and I'm going to go in with my liner shader brush. So just any brush that goes to a nice fine end, and then I'm just going to go along the top out to my peak and then bring it down and then just sort of fill it in. And then I'm going to go in just to soften it a little with my brow, that's got hair on it, on my brow brush, and just soften it up a little. The ombre, good. You know, I was thinking about that the other day when I tried to do that purple look. I then tried it later. I have some ideas. Okay. I want a little bronzer on because I think I'm looking pale. You love the ombre? Okay. I will see what I can do. Okay, let's see what we have for purple then. I had my Sumptuous out, which is a really light pink, but I can put that away. See what I have. You know, I have Swagger, which is like a really vibrant purple. I'll show you guys. I've done Swagger before. That's our Swagger. Is that not pretty? That's purple. That one's purple. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Spontaneous, and then I'm gonna go in with some concealer to lighten it up and ombre it for you guys. So Spontaneous is our splash liquid lipstick. It is a matte, so it goes on super nice. You do want to be using a liner because they can bleed. They don't always, but they can. So I like to put a liner on it. I'm just going to take my plain Prudent, which is like a really nude color. It's the color of my lip, pretty close. Sharpen that up a little bit. Oh, too funny. And you got your boys coming home tomorrow. You should get a good rest tonight. Or are they home tonight? So because I'm not using this for color, I'm just lining the outside of my lip to keep the lipstick on. And then I'm going to go in with Spontaneous tomorrow. Definitely get your rest. So I'm going to do all over. Holy moly, that went fast, hey? I bet you're ready for them to come home, though. So normally if I'm doing ombre, I'll leave the middle open, but because I'm actually going to be creating a color with my concealer, I'm doing all over. And I need to get a good lip brush because mine is broken. What do I have? I can feel it's a little thick on the inside. Yeah, I bet. But you still had baby though. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the lightest concealer I have, which is Scarlet, and I'm gonna give this a whirl. Oh, this is spontaneous. Isn't it pretty? It's one of my favorite. But I'm now gonna take some Scarlet concealer and mix it in with a little bit of that color. Thank you. And lighten it up. It's not quite purple, but as purple as I've got. My hand, it looks purple. I need more. I need more. No. You mean taking the color matching stick and putting it on your nipple? Or or is there a special color matching stick that's specific for a nipple? I know you're supposed to that the best color for your lip for nude color is the color of your nipple. Oh my gosh. Well, Miranda always says the most outrageous stuff, and she does it on my live. Just, I think, for shock value. I'm pretty sure that's why you do it. Thanks, Holly. That's funny. Hello, Cody. Yeah, I've heard that. I've definitely heard that. But I'm not helping people color match their nipples, so you're on your own. You're just on your own. Only go so far. I don't know if I should just stop. Thank you. Can't see the comment? Well, basically, Deborah, Miss Miranda was asking about the color shade stick for nipples. Which I don't think is a color shade stick, unless there is one. I'll have to Google that after. Although I don't want to start getting nitpicks because that would be weird. Oh, you can't see it. It's up some ways. Oh, you are probably watching it in my page. If you cannot see the comments, you could be watching in one of my groups and the comments are being made on my page. And so when that happens, then you can't see what other people are putting. So I don't know if it's really ombre or if I just changed the entire color, but I like it, so I'm going to keep it. Since I'm going on a date, I'm going to add just a smidge of highlighter, and then I'm going to vamos, whatever. You can see the others. Oh, weird. Weird. Okay, so I'm going to take Benevolent. This is a really pretty, it's got a bit of a bronze to it. We have 5 different colors to choose from. So I'm just going to go add just a bit of shimmer so I can be seen in the movie theater. Can't do glam night without a little bit of highlighter. Alright. If you guys have any questions, or you think this looks like a heck of a lot of fun and you want to join me, send me a message. If you want help color matching, let me know and I will hook you up. Isn't that a cool brush? That's our fan brush. Miss Miranda. Anyway, have a great night, everyone. I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye.